The hitchhiker of the Pharaoh show, Giureh. It's January 2013, it's cold, it's late, I'm tired, I'm knackered. I don't know where I'm going to sleep, and I'm on my way to film you the some pyramids, the first ones when the pharaohs came here. So I just had a bite here, just sitting in a bus stop, and yeah. So at these moments, it's only experience that can, you know, just keep on walking like on radar. That can save you. So you see, snow, it's cold. So in winter, it's very important to have one of these inflatable mattresses. I've got inside an artificial sleeping bag, and outside the down feathers, so that keeps you really warm in winter. Very cold. So you see, sporting ground that forms an excellent place for a hiker or a revolutionary to put your tent. And just notice how I put it behind the publicity shields here, and not on the field itself, but there's always a bit of place next to it, you know, and where the trees are a little bit like. And I mean, every town, even the most little towns, they have a sporting ground. Sometimes you have to go over the fence like here. But anyway, there's a place where nobody comes in the night. Never put your tent or sleep in a public park. You will only be waking up by queers or by the police. So it is cold though. See, behind us. Always look for a place where they can't really see you. Oh, there I am, behind the pyramids. It's all over. Behind the hotel of the 3 pyramids. Here you can see, as always, I took the with my foot I took the snow away, because even through the mattress it melts, through the isolation mattress. Hi guys. Just packing up my gear. Oh, my hands are freezing. Well, okay, if you want to change something in the world and you want to be a YouTube fighter, I have to make a little sacrifice then, eh? It'll warm up later. So I told you, this is what my mattress was in the tent, and the snow has melted. Can you imagine how much body warmth you would have lost, you know, like if you wouldn't have a isolation mattress? And even then, well, I wasn't cold, but even now, this is the amount of body warmth I lost in the night. See? So I'm on my way for you to film a 4,000-year-old pyramid in France, which was built by the pharaohs, of course, and where they built their first pyramid in Europe before they went to the Strong Mountains and founded Octagon. So this is where I slept at the Devil's Home. Nobody has seen anything. At the hotel of the 3 pyramids. So that's the motorway. I'm near Lyon and I'm heading for the 4,000-year-old pyramids in France. Isn't it lovely here? Nice little forest here, or you know. Nobody would come here in the night. I still had a doner kebab in my backpack, which I had in here for 2 days. I'm eating it cold now. Look delicious. For breakfast. This is very important to have this weather protection around it if it's raining or snowing here as well. You can't travel without it. So I'm 100k short of Nice. It's a whole different landscape here. This is what we know of France, which is actually a very tiny part of France. And there's my petrol station where I'm going to now. So another obelisk in the middle of nowhere. I sense this is here. There's my tent, and there's the motorway where I'm going to. I sense that this is this is where they landed before they founded Switzerland and their real strong mountains, their base. But there will be a massive concentration of pharaonic blood here. I'll have a look. Well, anyway, I'm gonna videotape the 4,000-year-old pyramid. It's from the last hitchhiker that was here. There's the obelisk, and I think there's something up the mountain here. So this is a sign to show what's here. I'm gonna have a look for you. So the wind you hear is the famous French Mistral, but I found a good place. It's all going overhead, over the top here. No wind here, absolutely no. So down there is Nice somewhere, Nizza. And so I was trying, after 5 days of hitchhiking and a lot of walking, I tried to find the pyramid in the night, but I didn't find it. So that's me. I'm near to the pyramid now. So I walked the whole way to the pyramid from Nice, and then from the pyramid and all the way out of Nice. So I'm out of Nice here, well, I hope. So there's the airport in Nice. I'm in the middle of a lot of motorways here. There's about everything that makes noise that I'm in the middle here, and there's a train passing by every, I don't know what. Nice tree though. So there's the petrol station I'm going to. Last night I was hitchhiking with a Bulgarian truck driver the whole night until 3 o'clock in the morning. When I went to sleep it was 4 o'clock. So I'm going to see the Qatars for you. So I'm glad to be away from Nice. So here it's better to plant the tent and all that and sleep. In Nice there was no place. They're all living on each other there. There's no place. So these are my tent poles. They get wet, so you don't want to have them inside with your dust bag, your sleeping bag. Always put them at the outside, and don't put them together in one compartment with your tent and all that, because while moving it'll make holes like this. This is sharp. It makes holes in your tent. It happened to me. It's just experience. Well, there's the tent. I'm just going to put it together. So for a warrior, it's very important to have a good night's sleep. Otherwise you're worth nothing. It's more important than eating. And anyway, the society is so rich that there's such an abundance on food that there's enough crumbs falling off the table to feed yourself. So it's very important to have all the little items, like here's my toothbrush and all that goes in this little pouch here, which goes again in the compartment like here. And otherwise you're crazy like looking for things. And here I sew these little pouches on it, on my Bergen, like the nail clipper, some batteries. So it's easy to find. And in here I've got my electric razor. So otherwise you're just crazy looking for things. So every item should be at its place, and inside like a little pouch like this or like this. And I've got many others. And yeah, so here's my isolation mattress outside, and there I've got my tent poles in here outside. My pegs are in here and they go in there. My water bottle outside, of course, because you don't want it to open accidentally. Yeah, so that's about traveling. My this is the getaway gear. Yeah, and then I've got the big pack at the back and this little pack in front, where I have an easy grip on the on my camera inside. Here I've got a spoon in here. Here I've got an extra torch in here. There's my my shades. A little pouch here at the side. I've got my maps inside. Here I've got my my headlamp. So I've got my headlamp for long duration, and then I've got a little strong torch for just to have a quick look, and another pouch with batteries and things like that. So, and it's so the weight isn't that much anymore, because the weight of this bag here, it goes on the straps here. So it's and of course so the weight which is on my shoulders, it's not hurting that much, and it shifts the weight a bit to the front with some weight here in the little bag. Yeah. So this is traveling. You have to be organized. Then I've got sewn on my jacket this little lamp here, so if I'm hitchhiking people can see me and it's less dangerous. And I've got another one there for a quick grip. See. So mothers, make warriors out of your sons, so the pharaohs can't snatch them, and to make soldiers out of them and to use them against yourselves. So here in Carcassonne, that's where I'm sleeping, and there is the castle behind the trees here. Very nice. So here's a castle in Carcassonne. It's winter time, so there's not many tourists. Here's a lovely park here next to it, and especially in the night or in the evening. I was here last night. It's completely deserted, and look how nice it looks to put your tent. It's dark and you think, well, nobody's gonna pass until the morning, but at least 2 or 3 times in the night the security guy will pass by and will tell you to pick up your tent and take all your stuff. I didn't even try it because I know these things. Or some crazy people come and sit here and use drugs, you know, or do other things, or queers. So if you want to find a good place, you have to really go outside where people can have an access to, where people walk, places where a lot of people walk in the daytime and you think it's deserted in the night. These are not good places. Good places are places that are deserted during the daytime as well. So, and where no cars have an access to. If there's a parking lot next to it, don't do it, as there's a parking lot here. Because there are queers coming in the night, all sort of things like that. So you have to find a place where the cars don't pass. Or, yeah. Okay, it was just a little information for the YouTubers who'd like to go and see each other. Or if you think this is a great place to put your tent because it's dark in the night and deserted, there's nobody there, well, don't do it. In the day it's full of people, as you can see here. And there's the parking lot, which is over there. So that's not very good. This is where I slept. And here is giureh. Bloody cold here. South of France. A lot of snow. A little mattress like this, like foam, it's very important. Like if you're traveling in winter as I do, you want to sit down sometimes, and otherwise you can't sit in the snow, you know, it gets cold and it melts. There's the castle. A barrage. So why wouldn't I put my tent like here? Well, because here's a fireplace and people might come like in the night and all the sparks would come on my tent. Well, the wind is coming from the left side, so I'll put it like there. I don't think there will be anybody coming here. It is a Wednesday. If it would be a Saturday, there would be more chance, and it is winter. If it would be like summertime, there would be even more chance. But still, I don't want to take the risk, you know. I don't want to take my tent away, you know, like in the middle of the night. So I put it quietly there, and so here they saw the UFOs here. So I'm just gonna sit here for a while, put on my jacket. These are important things if you're traveling, you know. Anticipate the behavior of others. The road to the pyramids, February 2013, in Germany. I call it Germany. So my water has turned to ice. Ice in it. Well, and there's the petrol station. I can't see the screen. And there's the petrol station. Here's the motorway. Now, these sort of things a traveller never leaves behind. He folds it up, puts it in his trousers and throws it away later on in a garbage can. Like this, because we respect the nature. Now I can put it on in my pocket. February 2013. February 2013, on the way back. You see, always hide. This is here in Switzerland, especially in this sort of countries, due to the evil character of the people here. They always try to harm you in this country. The Swiss do. They come with the police, they call the police and try to fine you, try to put you in prison. Yeah, so always hide. So I'm here behind the wall, you see? So I couldn't stay here all day, but at least I can sleep like until noon. Which one of those is going to take me?